have become permanently entrapped within the simulation.
Saga. The Six Sword Saga.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, our little break has finished. Welcome back, all of those YouTube viewers. It's been about a week for you all. But hey, Twitch viewers, we're starting right back where we left off. All right, the party heading from the district they find themselves in after putting Ed away, being reunited with their good friend Ed. They head towards the Gilded Lyric Theater. All right, who's taking point?
I before we go in, I just look at everywhere and go, so do we want to go in? We got multiple ways we can go in. We can go in with authority, we can go in with haughtiness, or we can sneak in.
We are sneaking.
Sneak in.
There's literally no way in which letting people know that we're breaking into the place that is probably the lair of somebody who's intending on mind wiping or mind controlling the entire city ends well for us. All right, we're gonna.
We don't have to declare ourselves as sneaking it in. What we can do though is, because I gesture to myself, I go, former Justicar training can still use the. I hold up the Book of Law as a justification to make sure everything's good. They sent out a trainee in order to, just as a sample mission to like see and observe and basically just take notes.
You will have your mind pouring out of your ear literally seconds after you try that sort of thing. We're
talking about this is easy. Done this a number of times, no problems.
Ignis, why don't we try a different way? It's always good to expand your repertoire. Yeah, I mean, this is new for you, right?
That is true. I could also go in as like, I'm a noble. I gesture my signet ring and I go, and then I was just curious and wanted to see everything before everyone else did because I'm a noble.
Yes, but you can try that again later and you're going to be a noble for the rest of your life. How frequently can you sneak into a building?
All of the time. Literally all of the time.
I don't want to know what you're getting up to when we're not around, but this time we should try sneaking in.
Well, how else am I supposed to go say hello to the Archmage again?
I don't know. What do you think, Crier?
So as you turn to ask Crier, I imagine, Crier, you've snuck towards the building.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
Your boy's being
He's gone.
This is nothing new.
Yeah.
This is another day at work for your boy.
That's right. That's right.
Let your and you know what? Not only that, my brown robe is laying on the ground at the feet of the rest of the party
I
when
love
they turn
that.
to look at me.
I love that. That's
It's just me with my pouch.
love that. You walking towards the building. All right.
Yeah.
Now, how are you approaching? Are you gonna try deception, sneak in, or true stealth?
You know, I think I'd like to try to stealth.
All
I
right.
think that seems like
Make
the,
a stealth check for me.
Let's do that. Let's switch up the die here. Let's do this bad boy. Okay, we like that. How does an 18 sound?
18. You sneak across the street perfectly to where the rest of the party don't notice you're gone until they turn to look. You manage to slide in to this like section of back alleyway that connects to one of the like backstage entrances to this theater.
Okay.
And you manage to find it propped open.
Ooh, it's propped open. Okay. Are there any lights on inside? Any like candles lit, lanterns, or anything like that?
Does look like there are sconces lit on the inside, but it doesn't look like anyone is like in the immediate area of the doorway.
Okay, and is the door pushed outward or inward?
Outward, so it's propped outward.
Okay, I want to get behind the door so that way, like, you know, it's opening towards me.
Mm-hmm.
And I want to reach into my pouch and I want to take out my what is it? I chose certain gear, my starting gear. My steel mirror.
Okay.
And I'd like to hold that out towards the opening to see if I can see anything inside.
All right, make a perception check.
Oh, this may not be as good for me. Oh, that's 18 on the die plus 3, 21.
Not only do you not see any like immediate danger, you notice that there are several like what sounds like voices further in, almost like something's happening on the main stage. Like there's like a conversation happening on where the main stage is going to be, and
Okay.
this entrance is kind of like into the behind the stage back end, right?
Excellent. Okay. So I'm going to, and I don't see any people, right? There's no people.
No one that you can like immediately make out. You can definitely hear that there are people within the building.
Do I see anything that may indicate what chambers are nearby?
I believe that you would have to like actually get into the building itself to make out those details, but you do see the like outlining of almost like a crude map of some sort, but again, you'd have to get closer for the details.
Okay, I'm going to sneak my way inside of there.
Oh,
See if I can get a view of that map.
all right. As you cross the threshold, Crier, we cut back to the other party members. Party members, what are you gonna do?
Well, I'm going to get to sneaking. Hope y'all.
Do I sense the
manage
lack
to
of
get
sound
in.
absorption?
From Crier?
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, after everyone turns and notices he's gone, like, yeah.
Ooh.
Well, then, what is everybody? What's your guys' objective aside from like go snatch a piece of the rehearsal?
Crier's objective is to snatch a piece of the rehearsal. I'm going to go searching for any magical evidence.
And Owen, what is your job in all of this?
Well, I didn't find what I was looking for today, so what do I have left? Let me check my bag real quick. Okay. A distraction. I have a distraction.
You have a
Okay, you're gonna be doing the distracting.
Fire
I
explosion!
will go discuss the building and acquisition forms with the foreman of the construction crew as a
Okay.
just a car in training.
First,
While
I
you're
need to
there,
know-
sorry, just a car.
Yeah, go ahead.
Whoa,
While you
whoa!
were talking,
Not just a car, Ignis.
no, I'm calling you just a car because that's what you're pretending to be.
No. We don't do that here.
Anyway, Ignis. As you're talking to the foreman, see if you can suss out any details about their contracts being odd or outside experts being brought in, any unusual people around the work site, anything like that.
Oh yeah, I plan on getting some good information with the threat of fire. Especially with the new Praetor. She is a zealot.
I'm gonna tell you this right now. If you cause an issue for us, I'm going to ground you and you won't be able to see your Archmage for a week.
Look, I'm not gonna cause an issue. What I'm gonna do is cause a, not a distraction, but I'm gonna absorb everybody's attention over on me.
Somehow I get the feeling that if I try and make things better, I'm going to make them worse, so good luck, I guess.
Thumbs up. Good luck. Stay safe. And if you get caught, I don't know you.
Likewise.
Meet up at the end?
Meet up at the end. Definitely going to try stealthing in.
All right, make a stealth check there, Bramblefoot.
And that is 21.
All right, you manage to approach the same way Crier did.
I'm standing outside the window right now.
Currently in the back alley behind near a doorway, and you just managed to see like the back of Crier enter the doorway.
I can't believe this, but I got the perfect... Oh, wait, it's a doorway, not a window?
Not a window, it's a doorway.
Dang it. I thought it was a high-up window, and I was going to make a short joke and then solve it, but all right, anyway.
I'm sorry,
Flipping through the door. I'll save it for later.
Yeah, there you go. So yeah, Crier, as you enter the building and start moving towards the map that you've seen to get a better picture of things, you hear like the soft creak of a floorboard behind you, and there is Bramblefoot.
I like
Which
that guy,
way
give him
would
the
be-
shh face.
Which way would be the front department or the foundations in a building like this?
Art goes back to looking at the map.
Make an investigation check.
Investigation. What number is that? Come on. 23!
23. Yeah, it's a very crude map. It's almost like sections of this map have been erased and then redrawn, almost like in the construction they've like changed their mind over where certain rooms are going to be. But through all the confusion and stuff, you notice two things that seem to like be locked in place. The location of the main stage has not changed ever since the beginning of construction. And the location of the reverie chamber beneath has also not changed.
Okay.
But everything else has seemingly like shifted. Like maybe it'll fit better here. No, we actually think over here. Like it's very clear that type of discussion has happened.
Gotcha. Okay. So the reverie chamber is what we're looking for specifically.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So I'm gonna look at Bramblefoot and I'm gonna point to that on the map and draw like a little circle with my finger around it. Reverie chamber. So is this, have we just entered a little corridor or are we in like a hallway now? So what's the room like that we're in?
Currently you are still kind of like backstage, right? You hear some of the like discussion happening on stage. You'd have to get like a little closer to like where the curtain like opens up to like hear individual words, but you can hear voices like on the main stage. Okay. There is a like side chamber that okay, so it's like to the left there's the main stage, right in front of you is this like crude map on the wall. To your right you do see like a small chamber doorway and then stairs that do lead down.
Gotcha. Okay. So, assuming we need to go down, I'm going to make sure the coast is clear and then try to stealth my way over to that little corridor to the right.
All right. Make a additional stealth check for me.
Got it. Oof. It's gonna be an 8.
All right. Okay. Bramblefoot. You see Crier kind of like point over to a doorway and then begin walking towards there. One of the floorboards of the stage that you guys are on, because again you're backstage but it's still like on the stage, right? One of the floorboards underneath Crier's feet gives out like it's a false floorboard, and Crier needs you to make a dexterity saving throw.
Dex saving throw. Alrighty. Okay, that's gonna be a 15, good sir.
15. You manage to like catch yourself on the lip of the stage and not fall into the pit below.
Okay. That's embarrassing. We'll carefully hoist myself back out.
You carefully hoist yourself back out.
That false floorboard.
Yep.
I look back and I give Bramblefoot the face again.
All right.
And then I keep picking my way downtown.
All right. As you head down the chamber, let's cut back over to Ignis and Owen. Ignis and Owen, what are you guys doing?
Well, Ignis, did you? What do you think? You need you need me to like get you out of there or what?
No, I think actually, you know a lot about like construction materials, right?
Yeah.
Why don't we go do the interrogating the foreman and the construction crews to see if there was anything odd, or if you think that there's more materials requested than what would actually be needed for this. That's your kind of thing.
Okay.
And I can just do the intimidating Justicar individual thing. you know.
Yeah. Okay.
And
With our
we'll get
powers
the
combined.
with your intelligence and my charisma, we make one functioning investigator.
Really more 3/4, but we'll take it.
All right. So you guys approach the like front entrance of this theater.
Yes, specifically looking for like the construction crew people.
You do see several individuals kind of like wrapping up for the day, almost like the construction portion during the day is ending and whatever rehearsals or stuff is happening in the theater is about to begin. And you notice like several of the construction crew like splinter off, but then kind of a gentleman wearing very regular peasant attire, trying not to like lord himself over any of his construction workers, but he still has like this noble air about him, so definitely the foreman.
I see him, and like I make sure that the tome of law is fully visible.
Okay.
And like on its chain and everything attached to my hip.
Mm-hmm.
And I look at him and I'm like, Foreman,
Yes.
I need to speak to you.
What does a member of House Caldris require of me?
You should put a little bit more respect onto that, number one. Number two, just so you're aware, I'm a Justicar in training, and I've been tasked with a bookkeeping kind of thing. I'm not exactly sure how to describe it really, but basically it's a training mission. I kind of shrug.
Make a deception check.
Deception. 19 on the die. Deception I'm good at. So 27? Yeah, 27.
Be that as it may, a training mission. My apologies for besmirching House Caldris, so I thought we had a deal with,
I just kind of like look around and I gesture him away and I'm like, do you have like the ledgers of like your shipments and stuff? My assistant, agent, if you will, he's supposed to take a look at it.
I'm only here for the information. I don't really care about this conversation.
Yeah.
Well, that's quite rude.
I don't have time. I'm sorry.
It's late. He wants to get back home. You understand. I'm sure that's what you want to do as well.
I mean, here's a list of our construction materials.
And all of the statements of like
that.
shipment received and everything like that.
I mean, I can't
Thank you.
give you all of that without at least a note of writ from House Theven.
I just gave him a look. I go, look, I understand, but with the new Praetor, she's a little bit more zealous than the previous Praetor.
I had heard that
and
they
by-
were having troubles with her.
And by a little bit more zealous, I mean a
You
lot
see
more
why I don't
fire.
have time.
Okay. Look,
I'm not trying to make your life any harder, and all I want to do is just hurry up and get this done because I really don't want to have to deal with her being angry at me, and I know you don't want to have to deal with her being angry at you, and he definitely doesn't want to have to deal with anybody being angry with him. Look, sir, I'm only 14 years old, and I am away from home. This is the first big mission that they've put me on, and I don't want to disappoint anybody. I'm really, really sorry that we don't have all the right information.
Make another deception check.
With assistance. Right?
I'll say with advantage, yeah. 'Cause
Uh,
yeah.
25.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. He looks at you and goes, "Look, I don't have those ledgers on me, but I do know that Zeradin keeps
Oh my
the
god.
stack in his office.
And his office is. I look over at the giant theater. It's in there.
Yeah.
Is there any way we'll be able? You could like escort us in there, at least for him to like look at it. It doesn't have to be long.
Look, I highly suggest not going in there at all, to be honest.
Well, is there anything that you could tell us that like seems weird or fishy,
Just
or like that doesn't make sense that you would have received as like orders or shipments? It doesn't have to be something like incriminating, just like,
all I can say
enough to hold up for questioning
Right.
from my superior.
Right. All I can say is there's been several of my construction crew when we were first starting out that they wanted to hear the maestro play. They wanted a sneak peek, as it were.
I mean, anybody would want to do that. That's normal.
Those that tried to get a sneak peek never showed up to work the next day.
Ooh, that's not normal. Did the maestro and I like make the like eek.
And he goes, I can't be so sure. I don't know. All I know is we try to keep to the schedule that we're supposed to.
I mean, this seems like it's like weighing heavily on you. Are you? I know you. I've seen how you were with your workers. Like, you're a man of the people. Like, shoot it to me straight. Like, do you? What does your intuition tell you?
You want my advice? I'd
yes,
stay
I would-
clear from this theater.
Well, from what I've heard, this theater is supposed to like be able to be heard from like all over the city. We had like a magic correspondent who talked about it a little bit, and they said that something like a resonance chamber thing is
His
supposed
face
to make.
goes white as you mentioned the resonance chamber. He starts to sweat and he goes, I just remembered, I have to go.
Yes.
Sir.
Hiding information. Check. If you're gonna
Sir,
that's a mark.
just a car in training. Please don't run.
He turns and walks briskly.
We'll need to scribble this out if you don't go anywhere.
Gone.
I just go. Your family will be visited by the Justicars if you leave.
Not married.
Mother, father, brothers, sisters, anyone in your family line. You know the Justicars are good at that.
He's already gone.
Oh, I just look over at Owen. That's not good.
Cut back to
Almost.
Crier and Bramblefoot.
So I've got my lantern open,
Oh,
so
I
I'm
think
constantly under alarm and detect magic. What am I getting from this building?
Okay, so detect magic is going off like nobody's business. Heavy illusion is saturating this place.
So can I tell, like, what flavor of illusion, like bardic versus sorcerer versus wizard, anything like that?
Very much bardic. Very much bardic.
Okay. Is there like a flavor to it, like more colors and lights, more emotional, anything like that?
Not that you can tell from your simple alarm system.
Okay. Is there a consistent pattern to it, a flow, is it like...
There isn't like this ebb and flow of the energy. It's just saturated. Like it's almost as if the area you're going into is like each particle is almost saturated with this magic.
I'm going to cast message on Crier,
Mm-hmm.
and say, Crier, it's me, Bramblefoot. Be careful, this entire place is saturated in illusion magic.
Message does not allow a response, right?
It does allow a simple response, if I remember correctly. Let me
It
double
does.
check.
Message does allow a response. I think sending does not.
Got it, okay. Then in the most clear voice you've probably ever heard Crier speak in, albeit telepathically, he just says, understood. I kind of got the feeling there was something like that going on. So this little corridor that we've started making our way down.
As you cross the threshold from the like stairway chamber into the actual resonance chamber below, there is this sorry. Pulling up. Jeez. Sorry, guys. All right. Yes. Resonance chamber.
The reverie chamber?
Yes, the reverie chamber.
Please do let me know when we're right before the door, because I want to do something before we go in.
Right. I mean, you guys are like right before going in, like right now.
Okay, then right before the door, I'm gonna put my hand on Crier's shoulder to pause him, or as close as I can get.
Yeah.
Crack the door open just a smidge, and then put my left hand on the wall. And when I do that, a spider's gonna scurry out from my sleeve and onto the wall and through the crack in the door. You said I'd forgotten about my familiar?
No, I did not. No. So you got your familiar in there.
And I'm looking through its eyes.
Yes. Okay. That's weird. Sorry, I had notes that right. Okay. Here we go. All right, yeah. As you like look through your familiar's eyes into the resonance chamber, and you are visualizing through your spider's eyes. It takes a little bit getting used to, both of the both sites for a second, and then just the spider's sight, and then having like 8 different eyes looking different directions and stuff. So like it takes a little bit disorienting, but you manage to like get it down, right? You're not vomiting. you're good. The first thing that you hear through your spider: Luke Hill was never meant to think, only to feel. The spider like focuses in, and kind of like in the center of this resonance chamber, you see a medium-sized humanoid. He wears studded leather, very fancy looking, and he kind of like just plays with the space a little bit, just kind of like feeling out the room. You do notice with the spider that there are what looks like 2 exits, like built in to the like sides of the reverie chamber. It's kind of like almost like there's, you know, like amphitheater steps down towards this central dais, and then there's like exit ramps from that dais that carve through the stone and lead to like separate tunnels.
Gotcha. Are we at the main entrance or just an entrance?
An entrance.
Okay.
Something else. I need you to make a wisdom saving throw, Bramblefoot.
I was wondering. Oh, and of course, I biff it. That's a total of 7.
Okay.
I have +4 to that, so...
Right.
Oh, hang on a second. Is this against magic?
It is.
I'm a gnome. I have advantage.
There you go.
That's more like 22.
There you go. All right. You feel the like worming of a hand of control try to like grab the like scalp and brain of you through your spider familiar. And you like sever the connection real fast of like, oh nope, can't do that.
Okay. And while I was looking through my spider's eye, did I see a focusing crystal or something similar in the room?
No, you did not.
Okay. I'm going to cast message again on Crier. Looks like the owner is inside that room. It's a resonance chamber, and it is loaded with illusion magic. You step foot inside, and you're going to be fighting it off or falling prey to it.
So, what do you have against that? Do you have anything to stop that?
Could I detect any form of sensory component, or is it just directly straight into the mind?
It's straight into the mind. And something that you do remember, though, Bramblefoot. You go, I don't have anything. But maybe you do. And you point at Crier, and you remember, because you were present for the conversation too.
Right.
He was handed something by the listener.
I point at him. I cast message again. The whistle.
Whistle. I hold the mirror up to the opening of the door. Tell me again what you saw.
I described the amphitheater. No, actually, you know what I'm going to do is I'm going to get fancy on it, and I'm going to cast minor illusion to create an image of what I saw inside in the palm of my hands.
Nice.
Smart man. Okay, so, and it's the velvet, it's the whatever thing that I was told
Velvet
not to
bow.
look at.
So,
Yeah, velvet bow.
Yeah. In the hands of the individual, you saw what looked like a violin of great energy.
Oh man. And you said then there is a person in there holding the bow.
Hmm?
God. Okay.
Now, again, it's
Were they-
like this grand chamber, right? And like in the middle of the dais, in the center of this chamber, is this individual with the like violin, right?
Yeah.
The like exits are far from the center of this, right?
Right.
So like where you are is enough distance that unless this individual was looking right at the exit when you walked in, he wouldn't notice.
Gotcha. Okay. And is there seating? Is it just a big open chamber?
It is very much like think amphitheater in Greece, where like
Okay.
the stone is carved for seating and steps.
Gotcha. Okay. All right. Man.
So, as I see you formulating, Crier, I'm going to cast message on you again. What are you going to try and do in the room?
I think we should cause a distraction to get him up. And that way, I can grab a piece of music.
Did I see any music sheets or anything like that?
He seemed to be by himself in the chamber. You didn't notice
No.
like a music stand or anything.
Currently playing the music.
Playing, working, you know, go like it's one of those like essentially a cold rehearsal for him where like he's tuning the instrument, he's playing with the space.
Very casual, got it. Yeah. Understood. Okay.
Can I figure out, based off of what I saw of him, which entrance he likely came in from?
It looks like he may have come from the entrance on the left-hand side of the chamber, which has an exit on that bottom floor where he's at.
Okay, so I'm going to take my minor illusion, and I'm going to adjust it from the amphitheater, and I'm going to fill it in with the map from the room that we saw before, and highlight the entrance that he came in from. More than likely, casting messaging, of course, the sheet music is going to be over here.
Okay. And about, can you give me an estimate of how many feet I've got to the center of the chamber?
Oh, it's quite a distance. I would say, like, if you literally, like, entered the door and just stayed right there, it would be as if you were at the nosebleeds of a stadium.
Oh, okay. So then, yeah, I think the smart thing to do is to sneak around the flank. But we need to cause a distraction.
If I entered the room, would I have any form of resistance due to having been exposed to the magic?
There would be no additional bonuses or resistance granted to you. You would just have to make the save again.
All right. But if I stay outside the chamber and don't cross the door, I'm okay, right? Because the door is still open a crack. That's not affecting me at all.
Currently,
Perfect.
you are not being affected.
All right. I cast message again. Here's what we'll do. I hand him a rope. Sneak inside while holding this rope. I'm going to cast rope trap on it. It's going to create an extra dimensional space at the top of the rope. Climb up the rope, pull the rope in. I'll make a distraction and run. Lure him away. You sneak out and see if you can get the music. Sound good?
His mind is blown, first of all, that you can create a pocket dimension. But yeah, I will take your word for it. I think I can do that. So he grabs a hold of the rope.
60-foot rope. I'm giving you it at about the midway point. Because how high is it from the ceiling from where we're at?
Oh, I'd say you're closer to the ceiling than floor. But they still have like acoustic like spacing for it.
25 feet-ish?
Yeah, 25, 30 feet.
Perfect. So if you take half of a 60-foot rope, then that's going to take it almost up to the ceiling. And that'll be just about perfect, but it'll let you go 30 feet around the rim of the room.
Okay. So yeah, he'll Crier grabs the rope and begins walking to about the 30-foot point.
All right, make a stealth check as you enter the room.
Oh, be good to me. Be good to me. What is my stealth bonus? It's 5. That is going to be a 13.
All right. You hear as you like approach the door. You hear this almost haunting melody begin to emanate from the individual that is at the floor, at the dais.
Okay.
It doesn't look like he's seeing you, it's just he's performing. And the melody creeps into your bones, almost like someone's putting a warm hand on your sternum.
Okay. Interesting. Is it a good feeling?
Strangely, yes. It's almost intoxicating, but then you feel this like warmth from your pocket, and you hear this like high hiss, almost like someone pulling thread. And the like bite of this song that would control your mind falls blunt for a brief moment, and your mind is focused. Rope, have to get, and you are in your purpose.
I would like to try to focus my mind better by pulling my coin out from my pouch.
Okay.
See if the voices can quiet the song.
There is a cacophony of noise as you pull the coin out. It's almost like where once there was a manageable storm, there is now a hurricane.
Interesting. Okay. And is this cacophony is...
It overpowers whatever charm or whatever is going. In the present moment, your most worrisome problem is in fact the screaming voices in your head.
Excellent. Okay. That's all that matters.
Yeah.
All right. Cool. So then, yeah, I will give the rope a little tug to let Bramblefoot know that I'm in position.
Okay. As soon as that happens, I am going to cast Rope Trick.
Okay.
And then wait about 2 minutes to let him shimmy his way up.
Yeah.
And reclaim my familiar at this point if I'm capable of doing that.
I will shimmy
Otherwise,
my way
dismiss
up.
it.
I'll put the coin away and shimmy up.
So did I get my familiar back?
You feel the familiar, like, coming back towards you, but you didn't will it to.
Dismiss.
Dismissed. Good.
Yeah. Nope. Not doing that. Okay. All right. I wait until the rope is completely pulled up. I make it 30 feet down the corridor.
Okay.
Then I cast Minor Illusion on the door to create the sound of the door slamming.
Okay.
Loudly. Just as loudly as possible. As soon as the door slams, I'm going to Misty Step with a bonus action as far down the alleyway as I can.
Well, you first gotta
Run up
make
the
it
stairs.
up. Yeah, you gotta make it up the stairs first before you can get to the backstage section and
Okay,
then the alleyway.
so then I'll use my movement to make it up the stairs.
Okay.
At the top of the stairs, cast Minor Illusion back on the stairs, sound of footsteps, Misty Step, and start booking it, trying to find a place to hide or a way out of the building as quickly and as quietly as I can.
Okay. I need you to make a wisdom saving throw.
I'm dropping like 2 second level spell slots, a first level spell slot, and 2 cantrips to try and make this getaway.
Yeah.
And is this against magic?
Yeah.
Excellent. Well, that's a 19, so we'll see how this goes. And a natural 1, thank goodness for advantage.
Yep.
That'll be 23.
As soon as the door slams and you turn to run, the whole hallway changes. And you're like looking down, you know for a fact, like, I ran this way, I turned here, and we came down this stairway, it should be this way out. You turn to run down the hallway, and the hallway doesn't even look the same. Looks like a different hallway that cuts to the right a lot faster than it should.
Okay.
You just hear,
The itsy bitsy spider went up the water spout.
But Ian, did I tell you I stopped moving?
no, you didn't. You ran.
That's because I did
Yeah.
not stop
Yeah,
moving.
yeah,
I
you're
am
right.
right out of there.
Yeah, you're running. I know you're running. I'm very aware that you are running. You feel every attempt of, like, illusion, glamour, and charm to, like, wrestle your mind from you until you make it outside of the theater, Bramblefoot.
I'm okay with that. Every so often, I'm going to be casting Minor Illusion behind me to try and make sure he's still following me. But other than that, I am dashing with every action.
Okay. We cut back to Owen and Ignis.
Just one brief mention before we cut back. I am going to try and leave a different way that I came in. At this point, stealth doesn't matter as much, and I want to leave the stealth exit possible for Crier.
Gotcha. Understood. Cut back to Ignis and Owen. The foreman has left, and you stand outside the front doors of the theater.
Mm-hmm.
So, at the mention of the resonance chamber, he bolted. He also made mention that a lot of the shipment requests aren't held by him, who he should be the one to hold on to the shipment requests. So I would assume that the resonance chamber is probably really dangerous.
Yeah. Yeah, it's probably a giant amplifier.
I don't know what that word means, but yes.
Yeah, like a drum.
Oh, well, yeah, Bard is going to perform there, the maestro. I would assume he would want to have drums and stuff in there.
Well, no, if you look at the construction of a drum, it's a big, circle with a flat thing, and when you hit the flat thing, it creates it's like a I don't know how to tell you this if you don't just know it. It make quiet thing much loud. Yes.
I just kind of nod, and I'm like, this is why you're the one who looks at the papers and everything like that, because you know things, and I am good with people.
Whatever it's doing, it's making a lot of it.
Right, but if, for example, if this maestro wanted to use this gesture to the whole building, I go, as like a giant, what did you say it was? Amplifier?
Yes.
But used it for
Is it
magic.
amplifier? It might be amplifier.
We'll say amp for short.
Okay.
Lol.
So this thing amps up the sounds. If it was used with magic, or if the materials that it was constructed out of was like something to like enhance magic, he could then use magic on a larger scale.
Yeah. Oh no.
So the question is, do we just gather the information that we're supposed to gather and kind of like, turn our back on the fact that this is like a weapon, or do we demolish the thing?
Ooh.
Do we do the greater good, or do we just do our job?
Do we see any
Fiery explosion.
I mean, I'm sure they haven't put proper notifications.
I would say that that's not helping, but honestly, in this case,
Guess what he's gonna yell every time he casts Fireball?
I love it. I love it. I love it. Okay.
I mean,
Owen,
what
were
do you
looking
think,
for something?
Owen?
You wanted to see something.
Well, I mean, it should work in backwards too. Theoretically, if we put a lot in, it should damage whatever's on the other side. Theoretically.
So what are we putting in?
If we could go to wherever this amplifier like spits out its magic, and we put a really big source of magic there, it might go back into the amplifier and blow up the weapon.
But I don't have that kind of magic on me. Do you have that kind of magic on you?
No, not me.
So then we'll have to do a little less magical, more mundane way of dealing with this.
What about black magic? You know, magic from voodoo or materials?
Do you mean heretical magics?
Maybe. Do you have to know magic to do heretical magics?
Are you a heretic?
I don't know. I do know that we don't have the capacity to do this as a magical on the magic front. Because like we have Bramblefoot.
Just go break down the front door. That's all we need.
When are they supposed to do the main showing? It's not tonight, is it?
Nope.
No, but we have like an hour.
An hour until the rehearsal, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so if we have to extract Bramblefoot and Prior. We have to put some big brain moves on this. Otherwise, we'll do to Lukiel what we did to Othmir. So we need to get them out. Do you have any way to message them?
Do you have any way to message them? As you say that, Bramblefoot comes running out the front entrance.
As he's running out, I just kind of put my hand up, halt, citizen.
I keep going. I do not slow down. I do not pause.
Dead sprint.
Seems like he's found something.
No.
Okay. I
No. Something found me. Let's go.
I unhook the Book of Laws and I go, is Crier with you?
Run.
Is Crier with you?
I unhook the book, the Tome of Laws. I throw that in my bag and I do not make myself look like a Justicar now. I make myself look like a noble who is about to come knock on the front door.
Show up like I just called my mom at the sleepover.
And I just walk up to the front door and I tippity tap, knock knock.
Knock knock, knock knock.
Hello? Through the
I
open
turn
door.
down the first alleyway that I can find.
Yeah, and our dead sprint. I get it. Yeah. As you go knock 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 knock, the door opens, and standing before you, there is an individual wearing very nice attire. Very regal.
I just gesture broadly to him. I'm like, the maestro! Oh, I'm such a big fan. I've heard such great things about your musics and performances. I was wondering if, I make sure he sees the signet ring. I was wondering if you would, like, be able to give me, like, not a private demonstration or anything like that, but just, like, could I, like, walk and talk with you for a minute? And I just do the big puppy dogs of, like, awe
solicitation at this hour is most unbecoming, even of a fan of noble stature.
True, but
Look,
I'm just.
we are very close to rehearsal time, at which I would ask that you leave the premises, for it is a private rehearsal, you see. We do not want anyone to spoil the show for those who would buy their tickets fair, no?
I put my hands up. Perish the thought of that. I would never want to intrude upon your private rehearsal, but just maybe a few minutes of your time to. I would love to tell my father more about you and all of your music and production and the way you do your costumes and just everything about it. I want to take it all in if possible. And obviously I don't want to be spoiled of the actual whole ordeal, but just a glimpse of the greatness that I can tell my father about it. And hopefully he would petition to have you perform privately for us.
Well, child, come back in, say, 2.5 hours, and we shall discuss more then, yes?
My father wouldn't want me to be out that late. I'm pushing it as is, and as you can see, he's got one of his men with me to ensure that I don't do anything against his will.
Oh, nonsense!
It would just take a few minutes.
Your fellow men can join at such time.
But my father's very forceful and
Do I hear that suggestion of time breakage?
Yeah.
Get louder. It's like, yeah, young master, your father is very clear on curfew. You are not to be out too late tonight.
Well,
please, Maestro,
if it's
just a few minutes.
If you can't tonight, perhaps you can come by tomorrow eve. We still have a few nights of rehearsal before the grand opening and performance.
But I don't know if I'll be allowed back out again so soon, especially with just one man and not a slew of guards. He can keep his mouth quiet about the things that we see and our conversation, and all of the wonderful things inside.
As lovely as this conversation has been, I must get back to my work, child.
I just give him the biggest puppy dog eyes. I hit him with the please as I try to do a persuasion.
Yeah, hit a persuasion.
Okay, so I got a 13 on the die, not the greatest, but 6. So 22.
22. Yeah. The individual, Maestro Zeradin Vale, looks upon you with your puppy dog eyes and says,
and quivering lip,
and says, "Oh, come now, child. If one is to beg, you must do it better, and from a more sincere place of the heart."
I'm not used to having to beg. Most people just see the ring and they just normally just, offer things.
Of course, but as you can tell, I myself am also from a noble house. You may not play those tricks on me, young master, and it seems like your man mayhaps has the right idea. We shall be looking for your patronage at the Gilded Lyric Theater.
I just kind of, yes, I will definitely talk to my father about requesting to have you guys, you specifically, perform for us on a, I know we can't afford you for a permanent basis, but at least to hopefully semi-annual, and I do like the little shoulder twist back and forth kind of thing, special occasions.
We shall see.
I really hope Father accepts this.
And then he closes the door. We're gonna cut back to Crier. Crier, Bell.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
You have successfully maintained your position within the resonance chamber. Due to pocket dimension in things.
I love that for me.
Yes. Where do you head to now?
So am I still in the pocket dimension?
Currently, yes.
Alrighty. That's interesting. I assume the guy's still playing?
No, actually. At this moment in time, the music has stopped. And, that individual has, ran out of the chamber.
Then I would like to, sneak my way out of the pocket dimension.
Alright.
And then try to, go snag a little piece of music.
Alright. Do you head for the stage or for that side room that Bramblefoot kind of, pointed at with the illusion map?
Oh, man. Let's head to the place that Bramblefoot talked about.
Alright, I need you to make an investigation check.
Investigation. What do we have here? What do we have here? Ooh. There's going to be a dirty 20, good sir.
Phenomenal. Phenomenal. Alright. Not only do you manage to find, a very clean copy of script, it's like a copy that won't be missed.
Oh, excellent. Excellent. So I don't even have to make a forgery.
Right.
Beautiful.
As you read the line, one of the lines on the script, you feel this almost indirect charm trying to take effect. Just from reading the line. But you do not fall under the charm.
Gotcha. Okay. Yeah, I will, I'm gonna roll that up and put that in my pouch.
Something else also catches your eye. As you roll that scroll up and put it in your pouch, you see this leather-bound book.
Oh. Okay. I would like to open the book.
You note a small prompter's note linking House Zedran to the financial payments for materials for the construction of this theater.
Interesting. Okay. Okay. I would like to definitely make a forgery of that.
Alright. You make a copy.
Yeah. And then I'll put that in the pouch and then try to make my way out of here without dying.
Make a stealth check.
Let's do it. 21.
Easy enough. You managed to make it out the same way that you came in. The illusion magics that once terrorized the halls has subsided as the individual perceived within the theater is gone. You managed to slip out the back entrance the same way you came in.
Okay.
And you notice down a different alleyway, across the way, you see Bramblefoot with an arm on one of the alleyway walls, out of breath from running.
I go up to him and I pat him on the back. and I hold open I hold open
Ah.
my pouch and show him the music sheet and the note.
Right. Hi. Okay. Good, we got it. All right. That's cool.
I point back towards what?
Rope.
Oh yeah, I'll hand him the rope.
Perfect. All right. Well, that shaved a decade off my life, and I'm not sure I had a decade to spare.
I point my thumb towards the way back out the alley towards the rest of the group. Can I give like a yeah? You wanna leave? You wanna go?
The sooner the better. Honestly, if I had my way, would have never come here in the first place. But anyway, let's get going.
So we will cautiously make our way out this alley.
All right. You all are not accosted on your way back to the Machy Inn.
Excellent.
You present your findings. And all of you are seated at the same booth with the same cloaked individual with the silver hand. He takes the kind of music sheet from you, and he says, "You kept your ear, and that's better than coin tonight. This will sing in the right court. Go. Sleep if you can tonight." And he taps you on the chest, Crier, and he goes, "You ring true."
Ardrew bows in graciousness.
Crier.
And he turns to the rest of you and he goes, "Well, I know not of payment that I can give you for your services tonight other than this." And he throws down a small sack on the table. Oh, and you see about 4 ounces of malachite.
Ha
Fantastic.
I grab it and I put it in my backpack.
Excellent.
No.
A brief mention to you, sir.
Yes.
Just a personal recommendation. As someone who is very close to that amphitheater, it's dangerous for anyone who's not wise enough to resist it. But it occurs to me, silence is a remarkably effective spell.
He just kind of slowly nods.
I hold up my hand. I go, alternatively, we could make a good off-mirror out of the amphitheater.
He looks,
No, we are not.
He looks your way, and he just kind of smiles and shakes his head. No, I think rather not. Did you find anything else, Crier? Any other information?
I pull out the note that I made a forgery of, and I hand it to him.
He takes the scrap of paper with both hands. He looks at it. And you see something in his eyes that show something less like hunger and more like relief shows on his face. And he just goes,
Gotcha.
"Thank you for bringing this to me, Crier. You have done very well indeed."
Happy coos come from Crier.
Well, I guess there is one more thing I can do for your lot. Hey, Dalric! There are rooms on me tonight. He stands up, dusts off his coat. Well, I bid thee welcome to Lukiel.
I just kind of raised my hand. Actually, there is one thing that we could use, if possible.
And what would that be?
Do you have like an old, not used suit of metal armor, minus a helmet?
Not on me, but I'll get back to you on that.
Yeah, it doesn't have to be anything fancy. Just, like if you have something like rusting in the basement or something, we could use a suit of armor minus the helmet. Not for any of us to wear, but for a friend.
Of course. Welcome again to Lukiel. Oh, I love this song. It's about me. And then he leaves the tavern. And that's where we're going to end tonight's session. Thank you once again, ladies and gentlemen, for tuning in to Midwest Dungeon Delvers. Absolute blessing to have all of you here, and I hope you were just as blessed by the telling of the story. We have 4 phenomenal people here who make this show happen, alright? I got 3 questions that I like to ask them, but the questions extend to you as well, audience, so go ahead and answer those in the comments below. What was good, what was bad, and what needs improvement? Let's start with you, Ignis. Ignis, what was good, what was bad, what needs improvement?
The good, obviously, you rolled with a lot of craziness that was going on. Very well structured. As far as bad, there wasn't really anything I could say that was really bad. Everything seemed to be flowing well. Like the gears were well oiled this time, and everything was moving briskly.
Nice.
And improvement, I don't really think I have anything for improvement because everybody was on point tonight.
Heck yeah. Heck yeah. Owen, what question you feel like answering tonight?
I don't know if I have an answer for any of the particulars, because, I don't know, I just felt like everybody was all on the same page today. It was good.
Nice. Bramblefoot, what was good, what was bad, what needs improvement?
Sean, great to have you back. Really did appreciate that. Looking forward to having you around again. Definitely good there. Although, again, Crier, not Ardrew. You're going to have trouble with that. I know it. I'm probably going to have trouble with it, too.
I picked up a bird.
Right,
Yeah, another
right.
bird.
Yeah, well, aesthetic difference? But in any case, the longer session's definitely interesting. Enjoyed it. I would say we probably should switch it to 2 10-minute breaks instead of 2 5-minute breaks, just personally. But, that's not needed. I'm used to taking 10-minute breaks, so
No, I get that.
you know. As for improvement, honestly, I felt like there was a lot coming at us tonight, and part of that is just because of the new extended format. There's no real surprise there, so it's mostly just adapting to that. But no, I think honestly it's just probably adapting. We'll see what happens.
Phenomenal. And last but definitely not least, welcome back, Shawnee Wise. What was good, what was bad, and what needs improvement?
I mean, I got no bad, I can tell you that. Good, everything felt good. I mean, obviously it's been a long time since I've played, so, compared to what it was like last time, I mean, it felt a lot more streamlined, it felt more on point, organized, like the train was just moving and chugging. As far as improvement, I think that's only on me. I think it's just, having missed so much in the lore, having so much coming at me, it's just a big learning curve.
Yeah, there's
So,
a lot. There's a lot.
That's all it is. I mean, that's easy. That's just
it. Also,
repetition.
it's a fun stretch and exercise to go back to Lukill in its heyday, right?
Yeah.
Because every cycle
It's like-
past the first and second cycle, Lukill was a ruin.
Right. Yeah, and that. God, yeah.
So like it's phenomenal to get a chance to explore it again back in its heyday with all the political intrigue and stuff. It's fun. It's fun. It is a lot. I love how I threw the like Kobold Manor quest line at you guys and it still got like buried. And I kind of hoped that it would, and that is what would have happened. So it all just worked out. It all just worked out, in my opinion, as far as what the DM wanted. Again, you all phenomenal. Thank you all so much for being here, for sticking it out the long sessions and stuff like that. And again, you audience, thank you so much for tuning in and blessing us with your presence. I hope you were just as blessed by the telling of the story. And please don't forget, no matter what happens to these characters, at the end of the day, they're still
have become permanently entrapped within the simulation.
Saga. The Six Sword Saga.